Hey,
Good morning, everyone. Adam and Sarah here, the Green Executive. Happy
Hello.
Friday. Sarah, you said, let's talk about setting the tone today. And I thought that was a great idea because it is a spring kickoff. Contractors are out getting jobs done, and they're
we're starting to invoice.
Starting to invoice, yes. So you handle our accounts receivable over at Linneman Lawn Care, and you know that oftentimes contractors struggle with collecting.
I don't necessarily do accounts receivable, but I do overdues. So that's because we divided and conquered. We put who's best suited to do what tasks, and Peggy really likes to be friends with the clients but not hold them accountable, and I don't mind doing that. So that's why I do overdues. And in doing that this morning, I thought, you know what, we're off to a really good start, and I really wanted to, though, hit those clients that were not paying on time to make sure that we're setting the tone. Now, this is not a seasonal problem, right? This can happen all year round. We're invoicing all year round, ideally. And we want to make sure that we are setting the tone with our customers and our teams and really just getting off to an acceptable start, meaning we're setting expectations. So when you send an invoice, you're setting expectations of when that's due. And even before that, when you make a sale, you're explaining and expressing to the client and sharing with them when you expect payment. And then when you send an invoice, those terms are on there. So you might have certain terms for residential versus commercial. That's pretty common. But really consider those terms, because no one spends their last $100 on lawn care or landscaping.
Right.
This is not an essential service. It is above and beyond what's essential in our lives usually. So consider that. Don't feel like you have to let your clients have a lengthy period to make payment to you. You don't have to front them. You get to decide that. So.
Well, and a lot of contractors, they're taking credit card that they charge immediately when they're done with a service. So that's great. Make sure you're accounting for your credit card processing fees. Either you're charging the customer, or you're somehow charging the customer as like back into your overhead to where everybody pays for it. So that's great. But like Sarah said, stay on top of it. Now's the time to do so. Set the set the standards now.
You're training your customers with what's acceptable. So if you accept late payment now, you're going to probably be accepting late payment all throughout the season, all throughout the year. So really, really take a hard line with it and get in your mind what those expectations are. Start sharing them when you make the sale. Couple that, reinforce it when you send the invoice, and then follow up on it.
It's time you get paid quickly, right?
Why not?
All right. Take care, everyone. We'll talk to you next week. Bye.